The big thing about entrepreneurism, first of all, is that you're only a great entrepreneur if you're a great entrepreneur over a long period of time. Nobody really remembers you as a great entrepreneur if you have just one breakthrough that lasts for a year or 2 years. They only remember you as a great entrepreneur if you're great at the beginning, you're great at the middle, and you're great at the end. You're continually great, okay? And what great means is there's a perception that you're always at the top of your game. There's a perception that you're continually more inventive and innovative. You're constantly increasing your impact and your influence in the world. And in order to be great like that on a consistent basis, year after year, decade after decade, you have to have an amazing ability to rejuvenate yourself on the run. So it's not like you can do sprints and then you're not in the game for a year or 2 years, or you have a 5-year tremendous growth streak and then nobody hears from you. It's that you never run out of gas. The gas of the entrepreneurial world is in terms of inventive new ideas that are more useful than any ideas, and that goes along with products, services, and also methods, organizational methods, and that you're always fresh in your marketing, you're always fresh in your selling, and you have a tremendous reputation at always being up to the times, at the cutting edge. And to be able to maintain that over a long period of time really requires an internal ability to kind of make yourself young. And there's actually a word for that, which comes from ancient Latin, and the word is rejuvenate. What we teach more than anything else in Strategic Coach, which is really entirely focused on devoting, that the entrepreneurs constantly expand their entrepreneurial freedom. The essence of expanding your entrepreneurial freedom is actually to continually make yourself young. So when you're in your 30th year of being an entrepreneur, you're even fresher and more motivated and more excited than you were in the first year of being an entrepreneur. I'm actually in my 5th decade of being an entrepreneur. I'm over 70 years old, and my excitement about the next 25 years is incomparably greater than it was 25 years ago. And the reason is that I've always had the ability never to wear out. I've always had the ability not to get tired. I never get bored. I never get burned out. And the reason is that I take a ton of free days, and I'm surrounded by wonderful people. In my personal life, I'm surrounded by people who are very upbeat, who are very enthusiastic about life. In my business life, I'm surrounded by incredible team members inside my own company and wonderful clients. These are the individuals that we're creating value for, and I'm always thinking of new ways to create value for our clients. And in order to do that, I never think about getting old. I never think about stopping what I'm doing. I never think about retiring. I just think about, okay, we've reached this level of value creation. Now let's jump to another level. We've reached this level of teamwork. Now let's get better. We're presenting a great image in the marketplace. Let's make that image better. So, I'm often asked by people who've known me for 50 years, now when are you going to retire, Dan? And I said, I'm never going to retire. Well, why not? And I says, because I love what I'm doing. Well, how long do you think you can go? And I said, to the end. When's the end? I said, I don't know. I love the activity of being an entrepreneur, and that in itself is rejuvenating. What I'm talking about right now wasn't possible 50 years ago. You didn't have the technological base to continually do new exciting things. But now we live in the 21st century, not in the middle of the 20th century. And life has totally changed. And you can be an entrepreneur forever, and you can be a great entrepreneur forever if you develop very early and continually the ability to constantly rejuvenate your thinking, rejuvenating your motivation, rejuvenating your ability to create value, rejuvenate your ability to form and cultivate and expand really, really great marketplace relationships, also with your team, creating great teamwork. And so this is the secret to being a great entrepreneur in the 21st century. I love it. This is what we coach at Strategic Coach. This is what I'm always going to be doing. And at 71, I'm younger than I was when I was 45.